We've got a new teaser. We got a new concept of the $25,000 Tesla. Some publications are saying that this is going to be a low cost, affordable $25,000, because you got to remember, like way back when, Elon was always saying, and like he said at one point, like there was plans to release a $25,000 Tesla, so it could be very interesting. But take a look at some of these cool renderings that have been designed by Sugar Design. I mean, this blue looks phenomenal in this winter type of landscape here. Here's a California white one. I think I'm kind of getting excited for this affordable Tesla vehicle. We'll still have to wait for the features, and I think the most important part is how much is this vehicle going to be. Here's some more concepts based upon that leak at the Giga Austin. Here's a white one that's basically the same as what was already shown out there, and you can see it's pretty sharp. I'm okay with the headlight design and everything with that. And of course, there's been a lot of discussion because tomorrow, on October 7th, Tuesday, there is a potential release, and I think we're going to see a lot of various content being thrown out there. The first teaser that Tesla put out was this wheel spinning, and then it said 10.7, and here is a nice little render of what that wheel could potentially look like from Cyber Mike. I think pretty good, spot on and everything. And so the question is, what is everybody's best guess on what the price of this vehicle could be? Solving the money problem said 10 to 12% cheaper than the current entry level for both. So if you take a look at the Model Y is kind of up there in terms of the price. It's around $45,000, so 10 to 12, that's like what, $39,000, which I think is a pretty good guess for everything out there. I mean, some people are thinking like 35 would be a cool price, and then of course 29,000 or under 30K would break the internet and everything for sure. And so I put a kind of a wish list out there and what I kind of wanted to see. I wanted to see like 300 miles of range, which I feel like we're definitely going to get. $35,000 or lower, I think would be nice. I put in full self-driving included, but maybe I got a lot of flack for that, and I feel like a lot of people are on the right page here. I don't think full self-driving is going to be included, and maybe another software might not even be included either. Decent sound system, quick 0 to 30 miles per hour for city driving. I think that's important with a smaller vehicle like this for city driving and everything. But based on a lot of different comments that were posted on this post, here is the common sentiment on the vehicle. 35,000 is going to be the price range, 240 to 250 miles of range. I think it's a little low. Single motor, rear wheel drive, no full self-driving, manual cloth seats, 6-speaker audio, no power lift gate, no glass roof, no free mobile charger, and a 0 to 60 time that's basically slow, but I mean still electric at the end of the day. And here's the latest teaser that Tesla has rolled out. You can see, or you can hear, some like just a weird hum of sorts, and we've got these slanted headlights here in some sort of fog, so we could easily guess that this is definitely going to be an affordable Tesla Model Y, maybe even this one, or like the looks of this one or similar looks, going to be tomorrow. And so now the question is, what time tomorrow? And it's probably going to be like, you're going to wake up tomorrow and there's going to be a brand new Tesla on the website and everything. Or maybe it's going to be later tonight because today is tomorrow and everything. But here's what I think is maybe a really good speculation with this. Robot Real in Life posted this. Tomorrow's Tesla unveils the new affordable Model Y and shows a Roadster demo as a one more thing at the end. That could be a really cool thing because we've been teasing this fan type of video, and so maybe there could be a Roadster announcement at the end of this, and maybe Roadsters start to deliver in the next month or so as well. Alex posted this. Andre, plant manager at Giga Berlin, announced today in an internal meeting that the series production and delivery of the affordable Model Y would begin in a few weeks. And so hopefully this is going to be the same for like the US markets as well and other factories. Maybe we'll be able to see an affordable Tesla, because the affordable Tesla, if it's smaller, that could be a hit in like the European markets because they always want like smaller vehicles. US, we'll kind of wait and see, and depending on the price and everything. But I mean, in a few weeks, we could easily see an affordable Tesla vehicle, whether it's $25,000, $30K, $35,000, $40,000. I mean, if we can see it before the Model Y performance, that could be a very, very, very exciting time. And I think I'm getting on board with the design of it. I mean, here's another render with like the different headlights video from earlier, and then what it looks like here if it was like straight on and everything. It's basically, of course, a smaller Model Y, as Elon said. And Tesla Yoda posted this: total addressable market grows exponentially as vehicle prices drop to the $30,000 to $35,000 price range. The more affordable Model Y is designed to capture this segment in the red zone. And so I would love to see it to be a cheapy price, but also at the same time, you also have to think you don't want to cannibalize the current market that is out there with like the Model Ys, because if it's that much cheaper, like if you came in, because take a look at like the landscape here, there is no 7,500 federal tax credit for new owners. And so if you take a look at this, you can see that like the lowest cheapest Model Y right now is a long range all-wheel drive at $45,000. And so if the case here, Tesla could be okay, because as we go into like the next quarter, next month, a price of $39,000 before incentives, if there's anything like free supercharging, inventory discounts, or whichever, could still put it in like that mid to high $30,000 range. Now, if it came too low, if it came in at like $25,000, that would be almost 50%, and that would definitely could cannibalize the Model Y long range all-wheel drive. So they can't price it too low. So you do have to kind of think about these different things that are out there. Here's the headline that posted this here: Tesla stock gearing up for a $25,000 Model Y as October 7 tease spark buzz. And so, we'll still wait and see what type of pricing it actually comes out, but it could be very cool to see. And here's why people think maybe it is a Roadster unveil, like one more thing, because I guess like the sound from this video is the same sound in the teaser from the 2017 Roadster reveal earlier as well. And so let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Here's a fun post I want to show you guys as well. Here's the fan release, because some people are thinking like that the wheel is actually a fan for like GPU cooling, Roadster fan, turbines, or whichever. But I guess, would you buy a Tesla fan for $199? And Bloomberg also reported on this to add more solidified confidence on this, that Tesla will introduce a more affordable Model Y on Tuesday. The new base model will feature fewer amenities and less premium materials. So what do you think the price of the Model Y will need to be considered affordable? $35K, I think, is a good median, but at the same time, Tesla, we always want it to be a lower price, and they always roll it out with a higher price. And so we'll actually need to see what actually happens in the future here. And last fun update, Mars Catalog posted this because we're all waiting for version 14 full self-driving all day. A lot of people have been posting about it, and he posted this screenshot of what appears to be a software update coming for version 14 full self-driving. You can see it says right here that's version 14, but if you take a look at some of the features and everything, it's actually a gag post, and he got a lot of it from different people here, and these are all like fake features. Highway merges 87% sassier here, which is kind of funny. Good, good on a whole Mars Catalog to post this and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I know you're all looking for the best deal on a Tesla. Well, don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're selling it. That's why we partner with GiveMeTheVin.com to get you maximum value for your current vehicle. In fact, a couple different viewers got $3,000 more than what Tesla was offering. So you might as well check it out. Link down below in the description. Of course, using our links down below do support the channel as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. What price do you think is going to be an affordable and also more affordable for the affordable Model Y? And hit that like button if you like these concept photos. Like, I really like this blue one. That's for sure. I think it looks the best out of all of them in between all the different ones that were released and everything that was out there. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it and you should too.